You're kicking this way, okay? Just turn right around. Okay, kicking this way. Good luck, guys. Let's go, Ben.
Larry Mason, I didn't see a sealed envelope or anything like that, but they had the preliminary coin toss, I guess.
Well, I think they did, Randy. I think they snuck up on us and had it the way the pros do. They have it before they get out to the middle of the field.
Well, Kannapolis will operate on offense for the first time. As we take a look at that Kannapolis offense, no change from the last several weeks that we have seen them. And the big key, that offensive line, can they hold the Statesville Greyhounds defense out? On defense, the only questionable would be Steve McKnight, the linebacker. If he cannot go, I understand from the coaches prior to him, they'll probably put Billy Elder in this place. For Statesville, very veteran offensive line. You've got Harrison, McCall, and Smith in the backfield. Jody Brown will be going to his favorite target, leading receiver James Nesbitt. And on Statesville's defense, a lot of seniors anchoring things out, led by linebacker Jim Brown. We're about ready for football. I think there's around 9,000 folks, the estimates here in the press box on hand for this one. Some of the folks probably still trying to find a place.
I tell you, Randy, they're on the bank, in the end zone, around the track. Some of them may be up on the light post here before long.
And it's underway. Blakeney fields at about the 7-yard line. Looking for some blocking. Gets around with a good move. 25, 30 out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. So Maurice Blakeney with a little bit of a gimpy ankle is certainly not going to keep him out of action tonight.
Well, I think it's going to take more than a little gimpy ankle or a little bruise or a little injury here. It's going to have to be something fairly major for him not to play tonight.
Statesville has won their 2 opening playoff games by identical 34-0 wins over Brevard and West Caldwell. The Wonders a tougher time against Burns, a 1-point win in 3 overtimes, and then winning going away at Lexington last week. They'll line it up with 2 wide at the top of your screen out of the I formation. Tall sweep this time. Here's Michael Barnes. Good block on the line of scrimmage. Out across the 35 to the 39-yard line. Good surge that time.
Well, there really was. And, Randy, I think we're just going to have to wait to see how the game takes shape. You know, Kannapolis played really well down here in a losing effort a couple of months ago. Bruce Harding right now feels like his team is playing better. I talked to Jay Bone, the offensive line coach, and he felt like they really came off the ball well at Lexington last week. And they seem to feel like if they'll continue to do that, then maybe they can control this football game.
On 2nd down and 3, 39-yard line. Here comes Jordan in motion to the near side. And Blakeney will go to Billy Elder, and they'll have the first down. Go about the 43-yard line. They're going against the likes of Lamont Holmes, Parker, Frankie Green, Chris Ramsey, and Clint Mills, and Tim Brown, the linebacker. So no easy assignment.
Now, and I understand that nose guard is really, Frankie Green plays really well, and there was a concern for Kannapolis. Right now, they're coming off the ball, and nothing fancy right here. A little sweep and a little isolation.
Just shy of the 43-yard line, 1st and 10. They'll split the backs this time, and 2 wide. And goes in this direction. Blakeney getting a good block. Midfield, 45. He's into the secondary, down inside the Statesville 30. He fumbles the football, and the Greyhounds will recover. Ball just knocked loose at the last minute, Larry.
It really was, and it was just one of those things that the ball came out, but the play was something new for Kannapolis, Randy. We saw a little misdirection with Blakeney keeping it.
Well, turnover is a big part of this game, and certainly that will thwart a good-looking Kannapolis drive early. Now the high-powered offense of Statesville onto the field, led by Jody Brown, the 6'3", 205-pound senior. And hit it to Smith this time, and he looks like a ping-pong ball bouncing off folks out to about the 28-yard line.
Here we saw a little misdirection as he came back in, and they trapped that right in the middle right there, Randy.
Look at the size shoe that young man wears.
That's a big one. You know, I don't think either one of these teams, they know what they're looking for out of both teams. It's not like they haven't seen each other before.
Now we have an official's timeout, stopping play. We played around 2 minutes here to open things up at Statesville. The Greyhounds will face 2nd down and 7 as they break the huddle. Their own 28-yard line. Going to see a lot of multi things out of this offense from Coach C.A. Fry. Brown tries to keep it. He does. He gets away from one. There's a loose football, and Statesville alertly fell on it right at the 32-yard line.
I don't know if they didn't get the handoff, Randy, but they were coming back in and they faked the trap again to the left-hand side, and he decided to keep the football a play similar to what we just saw Kannapolis run. I think these teams have a lot of similarities.
There was somebody, I think it was the offensive backs got the football, but it was loose for a second, and somebody scooped it in. Key 3rd down and 4 coming up now for the Greyhounds. There's a loose exchange, and Brown will get away somehow. Now they'll throw it deep. Receiver behind, incomplete. He had the secondary beat. Torrey Harrison was behind 2 Wonders and just couldn't hold on to it. And they almost disaster with a fumble snap. I think the secondary folks relaxed. And
well, they really did. I think everybody on the field expected to hear a flag or hear a whistle and see a flag because it looked like one was going to be dropped. It looked like everybody around the front of the line of scrimmage jumped, Randy.
Just a great individual athletic play by Jody Brown to be able to get the ball away. Now Statesville will be forced to punt.
And they don't have enough folks on the field right now. They're forced to take a timeout.
With 9:14 left, opening period, Kannapolis will get their hands on the football when we come back. Welcome back to Greyhound Hollow, as they say, in Statesville. A lot of folks lining the banks here tonight, as Statesville will be forced to punt it away for the first time. So Wonders had something going early on their first offensive series, lost it on a fumble, and the defense with a break as the long possible touchdown reception was dropped. Good kick, line drive. It'll get by Lipscomb. He'll finally pick it up inside the 15, coming to about the 10. Now reverses his field. Look out. It's amazing. He's still on his feet and goes out to the 31-yard line. And Larry, I'm really surprised there were no clipping penalties called there. They should have.
It really is. I'm like you. If he hadn't been able to reverse his field, he wouldn't have gotten anything out of that punt at all. That was a line drive punt. It looked like it was shot out of a cannon down there, Randy.
Got a good roll. It looked like a bowling ball going down there, didn't it?
It wasn't going to get very high, but it was going to go a long way.
Well, a lot of strange things happen up here. Maybe this is a possessed field or something. I don't know.
Right now, there are some strange things going on. Randy, so far we've seen Statesville knows they're going to see Kannapolis line up in the 50 defense and give them some different looks. And I think we have an injured player on the field right here, Randy.
We do, and it'll cost a timeout. Statesville will be forced to call one. We'll be right back. That injury was to George Wilson, the offensive center. He's an outstanding young man, 6'1", 250 pounds, and a senior, and he'll be back. Just had his bell rung. A lot of hitting going on, especially when the guy returning the ball reverses his field 2 or 3 times. Get yourself out of position very easily. Catch somebody from the blind side. Wonders line it up now, just shy of their own 25, and good running by Carter. Look at him with the feet churning out across the 40 to the 41 as the Wonder fans across the faraway cheer their approval.
Carter just got in the seam right there, Randy, and once he got through the line of scrimmage, he kept his legs moving and made a great run out of it. One thing Coach Harding did there was to spread the field. He had ends from end to end. That's what you call using the whole field and spreading the defense.
16 yards on the carry by Fred Carter, the senior. At the 40-yard line, Wonders with 1st and 10. Twin sets this time, and 2 wide in this formation. They'll go to Michael Barnes. Huge hole and another 10 or 11 yards. I tell you, the Wonders have certainly running the football right at them.
Well, they really are. They trapped that time to the right-hand side, Randy. And we talked about who controls the running game may control the football game, and Kannapolis seems to be really intent on doing that.
It was close enough, I believe, to bring the chains on for the measurement. Michael Barnes had 13 touchdowns and over 800 yards rushing coming into tonight's game. And he's started off very well in this contest.
Well, with Carter and Barnes back there, the line can get the block. Annapolis, you know they can run the football.
Well, they're checking it now. Let's see. Is it or is it not?
Well, if they had the long football in there, it would be, but I think with the short one in there, it's going to be about an inch short, Randy.
Paint an extra stripe on that thing and it had the first down. We've played nearly 4 minutes here in the opening period. No score, but a lot of excitement in the battle to go to the state semifinals next week against either East Rutherford or Concord. Now, the winner of this game will host that game next week. So we're down to the final 8 in the state. Annapolis with second and short, almost like a free play here. If there is such a thing.
They may well take advantage of it too right here.
Whitey rolls, looks to throw. Upfield, complete. Nice catch. And it will be a first down. Billy Elder caught it. Going away, kind of behind him. And some good soft hands there to haul it in.
Well, he did made a good catch of it. As they brought him underneath, they ran the split end off on that side and took the corner off on that out on that side and made the linebacker cover Elder, and he was able to pick that up, Randy.
So they'll move the sticks and operate at the Statesville 47-yard line. First and 10. Twin sets again for Coach Bruce Harden and the Yale Brown Wonders. Fred Carter. They trap off the left side, and he continues to run for about 3 or 4 tough ones.
They ran just a little outside isolation right there with Carter, and they're getting good yardage out of that.
Run it to the short side of the field that time. Wonders with that confidence. You know, the Lexington game and their rushing attack over 350 yards last week, that had to help their confidence coming into this game.
Well, I tell you, I think that their offensive line played much better in that game.
They send Jordan in motion, and they'll go this time to Elder. Tries to sidestep number 89, but nothing doing. That 89 was Calvin Howell.
Well, nobody got a block on him, and he's a pretty good-sized man to stand there and not get blocked.
Howell, about 6 foot, 200 pounds, and once again another senior on Coach Fry's team. These guys have been to the well so many times.
Well, I'm sure they feel that way, that sooner or later they're destined to get past the well.
Last year it was Kannapolis. The year before it was Shelby that stopped Statesville's drive to the state championship game. Here is Blakeney, cuts it up the field, and will have the first down to the Statesville 36-yard line.
I'll tell you, Blakeney seems like he's just turned his game plan up a notch, Randy, because when he makes that cut and gets north and south, he's so quick that once he gets in that seam, he can just, it looks like any time tonight he may be gone.
They talk about Blakeney's passing yardage, which has been over 1,300 yards on the year. And, of course, the young man has rushed for 6 touchdowns, too. That's nothing to see.
No, it's not, and he just gives you another threat in that backfield.
First and 10, inside Greyhound territory. They'll run it up the middle. Fred Carter. It's like there's nobody home on the defensive front for Statesville.
But they're doing a great job right now of controlling that nose right there for Statesville and maybe running away from him because Carter's just taking that ball right straight up the seam. There's nothing fancy about that, Randy.
Annapolis has been impressive here in the first 6 minutes and 3 seconds of the opening period. And they'll have it first and 10.
Don't you know how much good it would do Annapolis just to take the ball and drive it down the field right here and score?
They sent 2 wide this time out of the I formation. They'll flop 4 at the tight end to the right side. They'll set up there. Statesville trying to adjust their defense. At the 25-yard line, here's Blakeney handing Barnes. Cuts it back and gets about 8. Tackled on the play, Calvin Howell, 89, got him from the ankles.
Annapolis coming off the ball with Statesville in that 50 front, shading a little bit, giving them a little bit of a different look out of it, but it's nothing new that Annapolis hadn't seen this year.
Officially a pickup of 7 as you see the Kannapolis side. A lot of folks have made the trip, about 45 minutes, depending on which route you took.
Well, the weather was really nice too, and they've got a good night to come up and see this game.
Incredible weather for the latter part of November. Now they'll flop Barnes over to the right side. In the backfield, Blakeney handing off. Elder keeps legs a-going, he'll be close to the first down sticks at the 15-yard line. Now the yardage really gets tough.
Well, it really does. They came back with a little inside handoff right there, Randy, off center. And, you know, I think they're testing Statesville a little bit, and maybe they're testing themselves because they're going to see if we can run this football in here, we can run it where we want to.
Blaney has thrown one pass tonight. He's completed that one. A little short flare out in the soft spot to pick up about 5. Now it's 3rd and short for the Wonders. 13-yard line.
If he hadn't been tripped up, it looked like that he had some running room right there, Randy, but he got what he needed was just a few inches for the first down.
Good penetration by Lamont Holmes, the defensive tackle, to trip him up. As we near the 4-minute mark in the first period here. No score, Kannapolis with their second series on offense. They'll have Jordan to the bottom of your screen and Lipscomb wide to the top. They go to Michael Barnes, breaking tackles, he may score!
I'll tell you, he made a great run out of it. They trapped that sign, Randy, trapped to the right-hand side and got a good trap block. But when Barnes got in with the linebackers, he just made a super strong run out of it.
Touchdown number 14 on the year for the senior. How many tackles did he break? 1, 2, 3.
And runs through. There's so many lines down there. I was a little afraid he threw the ball down before he got in the end zone.
Atkins to attempt the extra point out of the hole to Robert Combs. Snap, spot, kick is on its way, and it is good, but we have a penalty marker down. The Wonders camping it, 11 plays, 75 yards, and they score with 3:46 to go here in the opening period as they discuss the penalty marker.
It looks like it's going to go against Statesville. If it was a personal foul, they'll tack it on the kickoff, or if it was a... Or we'll either get it declined right here, I would suppose, Randy.
Well, they got the 7 on the board. You don't want to take it off.
Well, Statesville's come off the field, so they must know that it's against them. They left one of the captains out there.
A long discussion.
I don't see how many options there could be on this one.
I think it's where you want to eat tonight after the game. There were 2 flags.
Okay.
So they are in agreement of that. There is a personal foul. Roughing the kicker going to be the call against Statesville, and that will be assessed on the kickoff, I believe. So we've got a break in the action here at Statesville. The Wonders have jumped out on top. Along with the Mary Mason, Randy Whitley back at Statesville, and the Wonders will kick off at the Greyhound 45-yard line. Now this is tempting.
It's tempting to go ahead and try an onside kick right here, Randy. I kind of doubt they will, but that's a temptation.
Well, they'll kind of squib it short. Bounces about 6 times, and now picking it up will be number 31, Jermaine Rankin, and he'll only get out to about the 12-yard line. So the results were what you wanted.
Well, I'm sure that they really would. They'd like to have the football maybe and try an onside kick. At the same time, I think that Coach Harding's glad to have him pinned back here in this position. I would be. You know, Kannapolis came up here, about 2 months ago, and they were up 2 touchdowns, Randy, and ended up losing the football. So I'm sure that the Kannapolis coaching staff has also talked about that this week.
Jody Brown, once again, the senior signal caller at the 12-yard line. We'll hand off. Here's McCall. Chad met at about the 14 or 15-yard line by a lot of green shirts.
Well, they trapped that one also. Look, we're seeing a lot of trapping right now against these 50 defenses. As they trap that,
there's a shot of that Grenadier marching band. Not too many bands with bagpipes in it anymore.
No.
It's hard to find good bagpipe players.
No, I know. I'll tell you. You can look everywhere for them and not find one these days.
We check inside 3 minutes to go, opening period. Wonders leading 7-0. Statesville faced with 2nd down and 7 at the 15. And they need their own 22 to keep the drive alive. Brown pops it over the middle. Complete. They'll have the first down at the 24-yard line. One of his favorite receivers. Of course, anybody's a favorite receiver in the Statesville offense. That is Torrey Harrison, slot back, 6 foot, 165-pound junior.
Well, he is, and he came in, and they just threw that little, almost a dunk pass to their slot back. We didn't see the game last time, Randy, but evidently Statesville came up and hit a lot of short things, a lot of outside, just little release things that Kannapolis was a little more concerned about stopping this time. It felt like maybe they played them a little bit soft last time.
At the 24-yard line, oh, mercy. There's a penalty marker, but that's an early hit, wasn't it?
Well, it really is, and I'm afraid I think they felt like somebody in the line of scrimmage moved, and they may have, but they're going to walk off a personal foul on that hit right there.
Well, you do make contact when somebody moves, but maybe not quite that.
Well, it was almost a blow to the face, and if they don't call it, then I think Kannapolis got away with one, just to tell you the truth about it.
Well, the Wonders did get away with one. As the illegal procedure call is going to go against the Greyhounds. There you see it again. Hey, why not? Tony Jones says, I'm here. I might as well get my money's worth, right?
He got a quarter's worth on that one.
And then some. Back to the 19-yard line. 1st and 15 for the Hounds as they line it up. Inside 2 minutes to go, the clock running. They'll move Harrison over on the right side in the slot position, and they'll send McCall in motion and go straight up the gut. Here is Smith breaking a tackle. 25, 30, brought down from behind, 37-yard line. Billy Elder rode him down, but not after they made enough for the first down.
Big run right there, Randy. Nothing fancy. He just brought it right up the middle, and he made a couple of good cuts out of it, and then ran through a couple of tackles.
Well, you send one guy in motion one way, the other guy in motion. He just said so much. You spread the field out, and it really opens things up for the one-on-one.
One thing that both these teams do, they're going to make you defend the whole football field.
For the whole game. For every play.
Every time they line up.
90 seconds to go in the first half. The clock continues to run. Statesville on 1st and 10. Brown to throw. On the fly. One-on-one coverage overthrown. Good defense that time. Lipscomb covering Aaron Peel. The split in all the way, step for step.
We've got a flag on it, but that's just a foot race. If your guy can run faster than my guy, they used to do that in the backyard, I'll assure you.
It's like my dog's bigger than your dog, right?
Maybe, yeah, and if he is, he's going to win this fight.
The big dogs have certainly got off the porch tonight, haven't they, Larry? They wave it off. They're going to wave the penalty flag off. He thought he saw something or just accidentally fell out of his pocket. It'll be 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, is that how you wave one off? You just say, well, I don't know how that thing got there. Where did that come from?
He had a serious look on his face, so I believe it. At the 36-yard line, Brown will hand it to Smith. He breaks one tackle and then is really met by Billy Elder at about the 39-yard line. That one looked like it would go for more.
It really did, but the defense came up and stopped that early. The quarterback took it. You see the shot that the quarterback took after he handed the ball off right there.
We might add that Elder is in that linebacking slot in place of the injured McKnight, Steve McKnight. You guys talked about it on Headliners Wednesday night.
Right, and Coach Harding said he was going to let them make the decision, let McKnight make the decision on playing tonight.
Brown on 3rd down over the middle, overthrow. Had about 4 blue shirts in the vicinity. He was trying to hit Peel, number 14. Then again, he had Torrey Harrison. Then again, he had a bunch of other folks he hit.
But Randy, there's one thing about this football game that we're going to see some wide open offense.
I guess the best thing to do is you want to get up early and hold on.
Well, you know, you would think that Coach Fry and Coach Harding have been around long enough to get conservative, but it seems like it's going the other way.
Wonder showing 8 on the line and kind of I don't know if this is an intentional bad kick or not, but it takes a good bounce. Blakely Fields, 25, and is wrestled out of bounds at the Kannapolis 30-yard line. It's effective. It ain't pretty, but it's effective.
I don't think it's intentionally to be that poor, but he's getting the job done.
kind of like it's a pretty good golf shot. Worm burners, as you call them, right? 26 seconds left, first period. Kannapolis with their third offensive series about to start. I'm just wondering if Blakeney hadn't coughed it up on the first series, Kannapolis may have two on the board.
They may well.
Boy, they have dominated here. Twin sets and two wide at the top of your screen. Big side of the field this time, and they will fake it. And here is Blakeney getting some good blocking. 40-45, makes a move to the outside.
He
could be. One man has a shot, and he brings him down at the 15-yard line. Kenny Kirby, the only thing between Bo Blakeney and the end zone.
I tell you, that was just a great run, and he got outside. They brought the slot, or Jordan back in, and Jordan threw a crucial block right here at the end.
He also had Richard Clark leading things downfield.
And then he just does a super job of running the football right there.
And Lipscomb and some of the other folks down there, everybody, that was a team effort on that.
It really was.
With 15 seconds left, the Wonders are at the Statesville 15. First and 10, knocking on the door again. They'll give it to Carter. Up the middle, he's got about 6.
I know that Coach Whiteman's got to be really pleased with the intensity that the Kannapolis backs are running with right now.
Best maybe we've seen all year. As Tim Brown, the linebacker, made the stop. That is the last tackle of the first period. In this history, the Wonders are on the move, and they're in front right now. 7-0 at the Hollow. To Statesville, unofficially Larry Mason. Bo Blakeney has 94 yards in the first quarter rushing.
Well, I tell you, we've seen him run the football this year, but I don't think that we've seen him run with the intensity that he's running with tonight.
I don't believe Statesville has seen him run quite as much.
No, I don't think so. Well, I'm sure that they haven't, but he's playing like a man with a mission tonight, and that's to win this football game.
Wonders have it second down at the 10-yard line. They need 5. Michael Barnes bumps off the initial tackle, got maybe a yard as Tim Brown, the linebacker, in there with a penetration.
Well, they pulled Randy Gray right there, Randy, a trap behind him, and he slid off the trap block, and that stopped the play right in there. But they're running the traps also. Bill Whiteman told me coming in the stadium, we're going to run some misdirection and we're going to trap, and we've got to contain the nose guard.
Third and long, 4 coming up. Just shy of just inside the 10-yard line. Toss sweep this time. Elder, good block. 5, 3, 2-yard line. They lined them up and said, our guys are going to knock your guys out of the way. That's
right,
simple football.
That was fancy. We're going to toss sweep it right here, and Elder made a good run of it. He broke through and broke out of one tackle, and they got a good initial block right there also.
And the Wonders have got just an incredible amount of offensive yardage here in only 13 minutes of action as we near the 11-minute mark to go in the first half. It is first and goal at the 3-yard line. As they set them down, they go to Carter, right side, touchdown Wonders. It is 13-0.
He walked in there and touched on that one, Randy. I don't know if we're going to see that one again. Here it is. Look, I tell you, just got a super block right there out of Marcus Cohn, and just super. He just flattened his man right there, Randy.
6 plays, 70 yards. And they cap it off with a 3-yard run by Carter. It comes with 10:55 to go in the first half. The extra point is up. It is through the heart. Wonder kickoff coming up. Surprisingly, in only 13 minutes of action, Kannapolis leading by 14. Kannapolis always has a good second half. Maybe they decided to do it the first half tonight.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I think that the coaching staff told the defensive line or the offensive line, look, you get off the ball and we're going to run it hard. And I think they told the offensive backs, we're going to get off of it. You do your job. And they're doing it tonight. They're just really intense.
To the tune of 146 yards rushing in the first quarter alone.
The interior line for Kannapolis on offense is just really doing a super job. As Croon came off the ball and Clark and Clowney right there. And they're just knocking people back, and they're establishing another line of scrimmage. 5 yards down the field. If you can do that, you can run the football.
I think they've been feeding those turkeys they ate for Thanksgiving steroids.
Maybe they're not going to let them eat until this game's over. Maybe they're holding out on them. They say, you get out there and then we'll feed you when we get back home.
They're talking about the Thanksgiving feast. Coach Harden said, no, fast.
Yeah, we want to go fast. And that's what they're doing.
Well, there was offsides against the Wonders, so that'll nullify kind of a break there as Smith had gone to one knee to fill the line drive and his knee went down. So Kannapolis will kick it over.
And you know, I think that Kannapolis is going to have, they've got Statesville looking around a little bit. Of course, Statesville also knows they were in a situation where they were behind by 2 last time they came out and won the football game.
Well, they were behind by about 17-7 with about 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter and came back and won. So you know it's going to come. Who's going to take it? I got it this time. Wonders downfield on the coverage. And they smacked James Nesbitt pretty good at the 31-yard line. First quarter unofficially, Blakeney with 94 yards rushing on only 1, 2, 3 carries. You had Carter with 37, Barnes with 38, Elder had a big 8. No huddle as Statesville's offense coming onto the field quickly now at the 31-yard line. No setbacks. And they'll send Smith in motion. They flare it out. Smith feels it cleanly and gets the first down.
We may see Statesville come with a no-huddle offense right now, Randy. It looks like that's what we're going to see. A no-huddle offense, they already know what their plays are, or they're either calling them at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's similar to what we saw Statesville run last year, isn't it? They flare it out. They could runners catch it on the run. There's a little dump pass complete, and they'll get it to the Wonder side of the field on the 47-yard line. Completion made by Torrey Harrison.
There's nothing fancy about it, but right now it's getting them what they want down the field.
And Brown is releasing so quickly, you just can't have the time to get the penetration and rushing. That's the key. Get in there and break it up. Get some pressure on the quarterback, but one step and he tosses. There's Brown again. Plenty of time. He'll go deep. This one incomplete. 3-on-3 down there. Looked like a track meet.
Well, it really did. One thing that'll help slow this down is what you just said. That's a pass rush. If Kannapolis can get some kind of pass rush on before the ball's thrown, that's going to help the defensive backs. But like I said, Brown's just setting up and tossing it.
Looked like what we saw the first couple of series for Statesville. They were running the offenses 1 and 2. Now it's 3C they're in this time. This is we're behind by a little bit more than we want to be at this stage of the game. Let's go for it. There we go. James Smith this time. Good blocking and just determination. May get him the first down. He's going to be a little shy, I believe. Smith.
Came back in with a little inside handoff right there, Randy, and I don't think they trapped that. I think that was just straight ahead blocking right there.
Smith, their leading rusher on the year. He had 66 yards last time these two teams met. So we're here 9.5 to go in the first half. Brown to the air again. Complete. Nesbitt inside the under 25, and here come the Hounds.
Nesbitt just came back and made a great play on the football. He came back to the football and made a simple catch on it.
Well, with a no-huddle offense, Kannapolis didn't have time to make any defensive adjustments, and now time has been called by Kannapolis. 9:38 left, first half. Wonders leading by 14. Mike Lambeth has come off the field, Area Nation, as we come back. They set something to his defense. Let's see if it works. The Statesville lines it up 1st and 10 at the Wonder 23-yard line. And they'll go to Smith up the middle. He got about 4.
But what they're forcing on that play right there, what they're forcing Kannapolis to do is play the running back with one linebacker. They've got the rest of the defense spread across the field, Randy.
Richard Greer with the tackle. He picked up 5. There's Brown again, tosses it out, and complete, I believe, yeah.
It was. He didn't get a lot out of it, but he just kind of slanted out and got a little flare pattern out there. You know, I was just thinking it'd be a lot of fun to play football for C.A. Fry because he's slapping wide open with it, isn't he?
I can't say you never get a chance to handle the football.
No, he's not holding anything back.
Third down coming up. They need 3. Ball is up and that secondary as well. Got a hand on it. It'll be 3rd down. Well, one thing about this offense, you got them spread out, but the deeper you get toward the opponent's goal, is the defense doesn't have to worry about getting beaten long.
Well, you're exactly right. As they get down closer to the goal line, into the end zone area, it cuts down on the field they've got to use.
Statesville says, let's talk it over. Big play coming up. I said it was 3rd. It will be 4th down when we come back. Just the type of game that I needed, trying to recover from the flu bug, right?
Well, I'll tell you, maybe it'll just excite that flu bug and get him right out of there.
I'm glad to give it anybody wants it, that's for sure. Get that demon out of me. 4th down and 4. C.A. Fry's talked to his troops, and he says, fellas, let's line it up and go for it. At the under 17-yard line. An option out this time. McCall will have the 1st down and goes to the under 5.
I'll tell you, that was just a great call right there. They ran the Memphis defense off and then came back with the option. There was nobody there. He got to run 10 yards before he met anybody, Randy.
I think they were playing pass.
It looked like they were, but I felt like that Statesville may come back with some type of run right there.
Greyhounds knocking on the door. 1st and goal at the under 5. 2 wide, twin sets this time behind Brown. Quick count, McCall slipped. Hut Smith in there initially with some penetration. And McCall slipped as he tried to make his cut and peel back against the block. No gain.
The thing that impressed you about the Statesville offense, as wide open as it is, the kids seem to be really disciplined in running the offense, Randy.
Here they come again. Aaron Peel is wide to one side. Nesbitt the other wide out. They'll go to Smith. Stopped again at the line of scrimmage, and once again, credit penetration that time by Scott Belcher, the defensive tackle for the Wonder defense.
Just that Indianapolis front did a super job right there. They just whipped the people up front and stopped that one cold.
Indianapolis going to be feeling pretty good, maybe, if they can get Statesville to try to kick a field goal out of
this one. If they can hold them to 3 right here, they've got to feel good about themselves. What they'd like to do is knock the ball loose right here and pick it up.
Let's really get greedy, right?
Well, heck yeah.
It is 3rd and goal at the 5-yard line. 2 running plays have netted nothing. They'll send Smith in motion. They'll burn it out to him. It'll be an incomplete pass. A little bit behind him. That was close to a lateral, wasn't it?
It really was, and now they're going to have to make a decision. Are we going to take the 3? Or are we going for it? And I think being 2 touchdowns, they're going to go for it right here, Randy.
You saw C.A. Fry on the sidelines. I wouldn't second-guess that young man. He's been here 14 years, 121 wins, 39 losses, and 1 tie. So you don't second-guess guys like that. Jody Brown sees the Wonder defensive alignment and calls timeout. 6:59 left before halftime. We'll keep it right here. 14-0. The Wonders have scored on 2 of their first 3 offensive series. Statesville now is out of timeouts here in the first half.
You know, they're either going to come with the short pass, or I think we may see them come with some type of option to the wide side of the field, which will be the left side of the field with them right here.
Well, you want to get the speed out of the flat, let it operate a little bit, right?
Well, they do have the speed. There's no both these teams. We may not have seen 2 teams as quick as both of these this year play each other at the same time anyway. And the thing Statesville does is it presents your defense with just so many problems.
Statesville better make this timeout count. As we said, it's the last one here in the first half.
Well, knowing Coach Fry, he may be out there with his pad and pencil. I would say he's drawing one in the dirt, but you won't be able to do that there. So he may have his pad and pencil out there just drawing one up right now.
Well, whatever, we will find out in a couple of seconds. They drag it out of the huddle. 4th and goal at the 5. They'll send 1 man in motion. Here goes Brown. He'll option off to McCall. The Wonders have stopped him. Huge defensive stand by Kannapolis. Billy Elder, Hut Smith, Richard Greer, Tony Jones. Name them all. Scott Beaver.
They did a super job, and Statesville did what we thought they might. They ran the option to the wide side of the field, and Kannapolis did a super job of coming up and stopping. And I think that shows you what, when you cut down on the field you've got to work with, it kind of slows that offense down.
Year in and year out, how do you see defense coached by Mike Lambeth? It's hard to run wide side on Kannapolis.
Well, it really is. They do as good a job as anybody around stopping that.
Kannapolis 1st and 10 at their own 6. Happy to have the ball back. Just trying to get a little field position now as they go to Michael Barnes for about 2 or maybe 3.
Now, if we're going to be real greedy right here, Kannapolis going to take the thing and drive it the length of the field right here, Randy, and go up by 3 touchdowns. But you know that it's bound to take a little starch out of Statesville sales to get not come away with some points right there. And Kannapolis has got to be feeling good about this.
One of those keys that you'll never see in the final rundown of the game. Blakeney is off to the races. Covers the football with both hands, lowers the head, and goes out to the 26-yard line. He protected it that time. He said,
he really did, Randy, and they gave him a little misdirection. And here again, they pulled on there. They pulled Gray again, and Blakeney faked the handoff to the left-hand side and turned in behind the pull himself.
It'll come back, though, however, as the penalty marker was dropped against the Wonders. Maybe that's the reason it looks so good. Somebody took a little bit of an early start.
Well, that may be so.
I believe it's going to be a major one, though. Holding, possibly, the call.
Well, the thing is, all they could lose right there would be half the distance to the goal line.
Illegal block. So half the distance, back about where they started, at the 6-yard line. So it's 2nd down. 5:45 to go, first half, clock running. Here is Fred Carter getting a good block on the outside, cuts it up, go about the 11, there's a late flag, maybe a face mask.
Well, it's either that or we're going to get another illegal block right there, Randy. There's only 2 Kannapolis players in the area, so I think that's what we're going to see.
Illegal block, Statesville's cheering, they'll say it's against the Wonders. One thing about it, you can, Kannapolis is trying to get out of this hole about 6 plays here.
Well, they may use the rest of the half trying to get out of this hole if they get enough penalties and they'll get enough first downs.
It's slow going, isn't it? They're discussing the options with the defensive captain, Jim Brown, the linebacker, number 45.
I've got a feeling we may see this one decline, Randy.
Well, it was 2nd down on that particular play.
But if they walk it off, they're going to pick the ball back where? About the 3-yard line, 4-yard line?
3 or 4-yard line. So one thing is in Statesville's favor, Kannapolis doesn't, they want to protect it down here. Ball right at the 3. I don't know. They don't have the yard in it. I'll say the 3.5. How about that? We'll settle for the difference. Blakeney hands off. Barnes, they get some good blocking. He gets out across the 5 to the 6, and the Statesville defense rises up, pushes him back.
The initial surge looked like he might make good yardage out of that, and then the defense stuffed that one down pretty quick. This might be a good place if you got the old quick kick in to use it right here, Randy.
Blakeney certainly can go into the shotgun. You don't know whether he's going to pass it, run it, or kick it. He's that multi-purpose back there for Coach Bruce Hart. They'll flop Jordan and Lipscomb wide to the right side. On 3rd down, they need 9. Let's see if Blakeney puts it up. Going with a long count, trying to get Statesville to jump. Now calls a timeout. He didn't have much time left. Kannapolis with their 2nd timeout of the first half. They've stopped the clock with 4:41 left in the first half. Well, whatever Mo Blakeney saw as we come back, Larry Mason, he called a timeout very quickly. And now they'll wonder, it doesn't change things. They still have it 3rd and 9.
No, and I think we'll see Blakeney keep the football right here, Randy, as well as he has run the thing tonight.
Ball at the 7-yard line. Daniel Brown deep in their own territory. They take the counter, passing upfield, complete. And depending on his forward motion, shot. They stopped him shy of the first down. Nice catch by Chris Ford, the tight end.
Well, it really was, and they threw the good tight smile in there to him.
It's close enough. They're looking at it seriously over there on the sidelines. Chris Ford doesn't get well, they're going to bring the chains in. He said, look at me, Mama, I'm on TV.
That's right.
First down. A big one for the Wonders to keep the drive alive.
It really was. He got just enough forward momentum right there, Randy, to get the first down.
4.5 minutes to go in the first half. More importantly, the Wonders have really enough points to win the ball game right now. Their defense just, you got to hold them scoundrels where they're at, where they are.
You never have enough, Randy.
I guess maybe John Lowry at Forest Hills has proved that.
Oh, well, he wouldn't have enough if he had 200 points, I don't think.
They give it this time to Herder, and he's brought down from all angles that time. Frankie Green, the nose guard, catching him from behind. Maybe a yard on the play.
I tell you, on that last pass that Blakeney threw into Ford right there, Ford had to catch it. If he hadn't, it would have stuck in his face mask because he put the smoke on that one.
You think the projectile was traveling at a high rate of speed?
That one, as they say, Randy had the mustard on it. You call some baseball games. I think you knew that one.
A little slider.
Yes.
Second down. And 9 for the Wonders as they break down with a 17-yard line. Blakeney pumps once, now we'll go with a fly pattern. One-on-one coverage, foot race, and nobody's going to catch this one. Lipscomb drew a lot of blue and gray over to that side of the field.
It really did. And I tell you, you've got a lot of youngsters out there with a lot of speed, and it'll be interesting tonight to see who can outrun who, Randy.
Well, Lipscomb, one of the leading receivers for Mo Blakeney throughout the year. And now Kannapolis facing 3rd and 9, trying to keep the drive alive. Another key 3rd and 9 coming up. Twin sets this time with 2 wide receivers. They go with Blakeney, trying to get the corner turner, and he was running out of bounds. He didn't want to risk putting it up for grabs, so he says, well, I'll just run it out of bounds and go back here and punt this sucker away.
Well, he really did a smart thing right there. He faked the reverse and kept the football himself, and they've been getting a lot of good yardage out of that tonight.
Well, the Statesville fans with a little bit to cheer about on their side as the defense is held. It took them about 3 minutes to finally get the ball back. After all the penalties.
And it didn't go but about, what, 15 yards?
Yeah. Blakeney, plenty of time, kicks it high, a beauty this time. It goes over everybody's head. Does Nesbitt pick it up? He gets away from it, and it takes a roll and goes dead at the 29-yard line. With the roll, what a punt.
Super punt, super roll.
20, 40, 41, 51, a 54-yard punt.
Couldn't have come at a more opportune time.
That gets field position back in about 15 seconds, doesn't it? Doesn't take long. Statesville with right now 3 minutes to go. Trying to get some points on the board before halftime. Pass incomplete. Intended receiver Peel just couldn't quite reach it.
If they can get a little more pressure on Brown and frustrate him a little bit, I'm not so sure that he can make that play on a consistent basis, Randy. He didn't throw that one as well as he's thrown some of his other passes.
Once again, the Greyhounds going without the huddle. 2nd and 10, Brown, straight drop, now rolls, get a little time, pressure coming, upfield, touch catch, Aaron Beal at the Wonders 45-yard line, and he caught it in a crowd.
He really did. There's not much you can say about that, but that Beal went up and just made, this Peel, that he went up and just made the great catch on it.
He made up for the one he missed a while ago.
He really did.
Statesville, now we have the advantage with a long pass completion, but clock doesn't start till they get the chain set. 2.5 minutes to go. Here comes Brown. He'll turn it upfield, lowers the shoulder, goes to the Wonder 39-yard line. Mark Carter and Billy Eller on the stop.
I really don't envy Mike Lambeth and the defense to have to line up and look at all of these different looks and knowing, I mean, you know, you just don't know where the football's coming from.
Chinese fire drill out here at that 2nd and 3. Brown with plenty of time. This time it's picked off. Billy Meisenheimer with the interception. He'll return it back inside Statesville territory.
Big interception. Meisenheimer knew where it was coming from that time. He stayed right in the zone, but there is a flag down.
The junior transfer from Northwest Cabarrus picks one off. Face mask against Kannapolis. Had to happen on the defensive side before the interception.
So the flag came down right about the time that he threw the football right there, Randy.
Kannapolis will still probably have his possession, I assume, on this as they sort it out right now.
We're just going to have to wait and see on that.
Let's watch the interception again. Had pretty good coverage downfield. Brown with plenty of time.
Well, he did. Meisenheimer just fell back in that flat zone, the outside flat. He was right where the coach told him to be.
The only thing that Jody Brown didn't do was he just telegraphed it. He looked that side the entire time.
Well, he really did.
I'm glad you're agreeing with me.
Oh, I do. I'm not going to disagree with a sick man here.
Here comes the call as they step off the penalty. Lake Statesville will retain possession, Larry, so that flag did come before the interception. So a big turnaround right here.
Right.
And that'll move it down to the under 23-yard line.
Statesville's been looking for a break. They got one right there.
Well, the Greyhounds certainly got the home cooking tonight on that call. Now we wind the clock. Exactly 2 minutes to go. Inside 2 minutes, the clock running. 1st and 10 Greyhounds, under 23. Brown over the middle, off the fingertips of Smith. I think he was trying to turn and run and do everything before he caught the football.
He really was. What Statesville does, they give you the short pass, they give you the intermediate pass, they give you the long pass. So I think it's just a matter of, though, of Kannapolis kids playing the positions that they've been assigned to.
No huddle again for the Statesville Greyhounds. Brown on 2nd and 10. Looking over the middle. Incomplete. Good defense that time by Kannapolis. Roland Grant, the strong safety, batted it down. Roland remembers what that Chapel Hill turf looked like.
Well, he really does, and he stayed in the zone and played the football all the way right there. It got him playing just a little bit different right where he's at right now, Randy.
3rd and 10 with 1:44 left in the first half. Smith straight ahead. He'll be shy of the first down. Elder with the final stop on him. Billy Elder is playing some great LB tonight.
He really is. That play's a little bit of a surprise because Statesville can't stop the clock with the timeout, so it did make some 4th and about 4 right here.
And Jody Brown is trying to get his folks in the huddle as they've signaled the play ready. They only got 25 seconds on the huddle clock, and it's running down to a minute 15. Clock running. 4th and 4. A little bit of pressure now on that Greyhound offense to try to get something, get a play off, much less get some execution. Here's McCall. He's the man that can execute. Down near the 11. I think they'll have the first down. McCall, the leading rusher, all-time leading rusher, I believe, in Statesville history.
He does a good job. They do a little better job, it looks like, of running that option coming back to the right-hand side than they do going to the left.
Well, McCall is only a junior, folks. It's like he's been playing like 6 years.
It seems like everybody here has, to tell you the truth about it.
Here's Brown. Dumps it upfield, complete to Peel. Good set of hands by that young man. He'll be stopped at the 6. 47, 46, 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Greyhounds trying desperately to get some points on the board before the horn.
They may just waste one here, Randy.
It's 2nd down and 5. Actually about 4. And here's the quarterback draw. Touchdown. Fumble the football. No signal. They did call a touchdown. The official standing right there, Larry. No call whatsoever. But he had broken the play, so that's what counts.
Right.
Good call by C.A. Fry and good execution by Jody Brown.
We're going to watch that one again, I think, right here, Randy. He just takes the ball right up the gut right there.
Important extra point now. Andy Austin in to attempt it. Kick is up, and it is good. Excuse me, that is Brett Gary Johnson with the extra point. So Statesville gets on the board. They cap 11 plays, 71 yards. And with 27 seconds, now they got some points out of it.
They really did, but I'm sure that Kannapolis knew they weren't going to come down here and shut out Statesville either.
Key for the Greyhounds is don't relax on this kickoff as it'll go to Barry Lipscomb at the 7. 15. Almost swept and will go down finally at the 21-yard line. David Maddox on the coverage.
They may run a play here, Randy. They may choose not to. We'll just have to wait and see right here. You knew that Statesville, they know they're going to move it up and down the field. I think that the key for Kannapolis is going to be able to control the ball on offense.
Well, the clock running. They've got, they really don't have to run a play here before halftime. Down to 10 seconds left. Let's see if Blakeney goes for it all here on this one. Final 5 seconds. 4. Straight drop. Sending everybody deep. No time is left on the clock as Blakeney pumps it upfield and incomplete out of bounds. As the first half, it's been a good one. Kannapolis leading at the break by 7. Welcome back to halftime here. 14-7, the Wonders on top. And let's take a look at those first half stats. There you see most of that came in the final 6 minutes of the game, Larry, for the Statesville Greyhounds as far as their rushing and passing. Very even balance, and Coach Fry got to be pleased with that.
Well, I'm sure that he is with the way that they came down and, like you said, the latter stages of that first half and control the football.
For the A.O. Brown Wonders, impressive is the word, especially rushing only, 200 yards of offense on a good Statesville defense, and they ran right at them.
Well, they really did, and I think that the thing that maybe they've got going in their favor right now is they had 200 yards of offense with most of it coming on the ground. You know they can throw the football, so it may be that they come back to that passing game now, Randy.
Well, you see the penalty yardage for the Wonders, 33 yards, and the one that really hurt them and turned things around and led to the Statesville score was the face mask call with the interception. It nullified, gave possession back to the Greyhounds, and they finally went in and took it in.
Right, that basically, you have to put that 7 points on the board, or really they wouldn't have it right now. And, Kannapolis right now is going to have to set a tone as they kick off right here to Statesville to start this half. They're going to need to set a tone on defense, Randy.
It's a kind of a bouncing kick and will be returned. Good yardage, and what a hit. 31 returning, that is Jermaine Rankin, and he's got Statesville in good position at their own 42-yard line.
It really does. It gave them what they wanted. They want good field position. It'll be interesting to see if Statesville comes out and stays with the game plan of wide open football. And it looks like they are, Randy. No huddle.
We'll give you some other first half individual stats here in between plays here as the Greyhounds are going with the quick huddle. And they'll give it to James Smith, hit at the line of scrimmage, got forward for about 2 as Richard Greer made the stop. Possessions were 5-4 in the first half in favor of the Wonders. Plays 34-31 in favor of Statesville. And the best start field position was Kannapolis, their own 32. For Statesville, their own 31. Second down at the 45-yard line. Brown pumps once. Protection breaks down. He'll be sandwiched. Somebody came in and really laid him out low. May have been Hut Smith. Tony Jones was over there as well. But
it really did. We've got an injured player down, Randy, on the Kannapolis team. But that's the first time we've seen the pocket kind of break down and forced him out of there.
And maybe Hut Smith. I'm not sure. I hate to. Yeah, it is Hut. He was in it. He was the guy that hit him low, I believe, and got sandwiched between his own tacklers there.
I think so. I think maybe he just had the wind knocked out of him. It appears to be maybe.
We've got a break. We'll step away. Just underway in the third quarter. Stay with us. Larry, I think he called it right. Just had his wind knocked out of him. Hut Smith will go out under his own power, shake the cobwebs out, and probably will be back in this game very shortly. We played about 45 seconds here. The first, actually the second half. On third down, pressure coming, incomplete. Almost caught by Aaron Peel. But I tell you, Brown had to throw it maybe before he wanted to,
Well,
just a
really
split
did,
second.
because they brought Belcher on the backside and they put pressure from the backside. And I tell you, that's something I think they decided at halftime they were going to do, Randy, was try to force his throws a little bit.
Now would be David Maddox, the 5'10 sophomore, on to punt it away. So that's good news for the Wonder supporters as Kannapolis will get the ball back. High kick, good one by Maddox. Fair catch, they'll get away from it. And it will be down at the 27-yard line. Compared to where Kannapolis has been taking over the last couple of possessions, that's good field position.
Well, they've got to be more pleased with that defense. They got a little more pressure on the quarterback, and by doing that, they force some of his throws.
Listen at the balance in the backfield. Blakeney with a big first half rushing, 106 yards. But Carter had 44 and Barnes had 44 yards rushing. And Alder added in 14 crucial yards. So Kannapolis on offense for the first time here in the second half. At their 27, they said Jordan in motion and will keep it this time Blakeney. Looking for some blocking, gets out across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
Excuse me, go ahead.
I'm through.
Well, I thought you were going to make the call right there. Did a good job of turning it up in there and getting that off tackle. Statesville gave him a pretty basic 50 look right there, Randy.
Well, Kannapolis' best defense, of course, is to keep it on offense.
It really would be tonight. It is any night, but tonight it's important.
They have a receiver split to the short side of the field on second down. They'll go to Fred Carter, sandwiched, but he got forward for about 2. I think Fred is a senior running back, and he reminds me so much as far as once he gets hits, he goes for that positive yardage. Reminds me of a guy named, we call him Nate, Mr. Means down at Central.
Right.
He would always get that positive yardage.
Really did. And backs like that, you really enjoy catching because they don't seldom do they lose yardage for you.
3rd and 4, they'll flop forward the tight end to the right side from the 33-yard line. And they go to Michael Barnes, trying to get some blocking. Second effort, going to be close. Depending on the spot. You see the official right there waving his arms. You see the orange marker over there. Now that, depending on the forward progress, it's going to be a first down. Boy, he didn't get it by
I'll
much.
tell you, he got a good spot on that one, Randy. Because it all kind of came to a head right there, right at about a yard before, it looked like, and he just kept driving.
At the 37-yard line, Wonders will break the huddle, led by Ken Cloudy, the junior center. And they move forward once again. The tight end, he'll set up on the left side this time. Hit in the backfield. Going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage is Billy Elder. As C.A. Fry and his Statesville coaches trying to get that defense fired up.
Well, I think they got them fired up on that one. They seem to get the best of the offensive line surge right there.
Well, you know, that defense for Statesville, as good as it's been, had a little, that's kind of earth-shattering to get 200 yards run up on you in the first half.
Kind of surprising, maybe?
Yep. Second down. No gain on the play. 8.5 minutes to go with third period. Let's see if Blakeney goes to the air. Play fakes, rolls right. He'll have some yardage. No need to go to the air when you get that kind of yardage. Out near the 44-yard line, it'll bring up third down and short. They'll need about 3, I believe.
I think he knew he was going to run it all the way, Randy, and he just took that one in and got the good positive yardage out of it. He's running about as well as we've seen him run the football all year.
Officially 3rd and 4. Here's another key third down conversion attempt for the Wonders. Fans on their feet on both sides. Enjoying this one. Getting their money's worth tonight. It will be Blakeney keeping it. He'll have the first down. Statesville, you play the guessing game. If you lay off of it, and I guess you bring the corners up or the linebackers up, he can burn you with a pass.
Well, he can, but he's reversing out and keeping the football tonight. There may be a play out of Easy Smith, but you see Easy's quarterbacks do that quite a lot. You see Kenny Robinson run that play where he reverses out and keeps the football.
7 minutes, 25 seconds. Clock running. Wonders with 1st and 10 now. And they go up the middle. Fred Carter caught from behind as he gets across the 50 down to the Statesville 49-yard line.
I think it's really apparent now that Kannapolis wants to run the football at Statesville, and not just run it, but they want to run it and control it, because I think that Coach Hardin and the Kannapolis coaching staff knows just what you said. The best defense right now is to keep this football.
Kannapolis only rushed for 125 yards against Statesville in the first meeting back many moons ago this year, it seems like. Almost 3 months ago. 2nd down, and they give it to Michael Barnes. He breaks a tackle and will be short of the 1st down, but good second effort.
He really was right off tackle, and that second surge just about gave him the 1st down right there.
I believe Kannapolis keeps running that. Michael's going to get one for the book, so to speak.
He may well do that. He and Carter both have been just a step away from breaking one all the way tonight.
We're down to 6.5 minutes to go. That clock really an outline for the Wonders. As we talked about at the beginning of this drive, that's their best defense. You keep that Statesville offense off the field. Their offense has been crisp. Blakely back to pass, getting some pressure. Will go upfield, incomplete. What an interception! Well, the brakes are going for the home folks for sure. David Maddox, lying flat on his back, gets the deflection.
Randy, he had no idea that he was going to intercept that football. They just came right back to him on the ground.
And he not got a hand in. The Wonders may have had a touchdown.
It looked like at the worst they had the 1st down.
It was in Ra Lipscomb's hands, and it just came out, and Maddox says, "Oh, I got my Christmas early here."
It really did.
33-yard line. Jody Brown back to pass, pumps it over the middle, complete, and then Rowan Grant makes Torrey Harrison pay the price at the 40-yard line.
The thing Kannapolis can't do right now is get down on themselves. They need to get the football back right here.
Derry Brown is out at the free corner position, and Mo Blakey is back in. 2nd down and 3. They send Smith in motion, flare it out behind him. That is going to be a lateral. And the Wonder defense coming up quickly. Barry Lipscomb pins him for a loss.
Well, Barry did a super job because he never quit on the play. And if that ball had gone over the head of the receiver there, like you said, it would have been a free football.
Good catch by James Smith. Good hands.
It really was.
Well, now it's pin Statesville back into a 3rd and long situation. They need 10. Back in the original line of scrimmage. Brown with some rushing from the ends, and he doesn't get touched, but he goes down. Credit the sack, so to speak, to Billy Meisenheimer, number 43.
And that's what Kannapolis has needed. They needed that rush and the pressure on the quarterback there to kind of force things a little bit.
Now David Maddox, who moments ago with a big interception, will have to punt it back to the Wonders. 4.5 minutes to go. 3rd period. Wonders should get good field position out of this. They showed 8 on the line of scrimmage. And it is going to be a short kick. It goes straight up in the air.
Now the dangerous thing is Kannapolis doesn't know where the football is. And
it did hit one of the Wonders.
Right on the back. That was the thing. They didn't see the football.
And luckily, Lanny Gray, an offensive lineman, was there.
Well,
you saw
Lanny saved the day right there.
You saw some of the Wonders saying it's up in the air, get away, get away. But, you know, a lot of excitement. You can't always hear it.
Well, you can't. You coach short kicks, but the linemen and that, they just don't know where the ball's at.
Well, that's a big break for Kannapolis. At the 37-yard line of Statesville, they'll line it up with twin sets and 2 wide. Now they'll flop Barnes over on the right side in that backfield. And they go to Fred Carter, hit at the line of scrimmage. Statesville defense, they're pumped up right now. It was the linebacker, Tim Brown. He's a 6', 205-pound senior.
Well, they just about took the handoff right there, Randy. They've done a good job all night of sealing that line off, but he got through on that play. You know, did you ever think when seeing last year seeing Coach Harding think that we'd see a team that would make his look conservative?
Yeah. A gain of 1, a very tough one, that is. At 2nd and 9 now, the 36 of Statesville. Blakeney giving to Carter again. He's wrapped up after about a yard as he gets inside the Greyhound 35-yard line. I think they're setting something up. I really believe they're setting something up. They tried Carter twice on the right side. Do you think they're going to go back with the Blakeney run?
I think that you may be exactly right. You know, for Coach Harding to do something twice in a row, that gets big, ultra conservative from him.
I guarantee you nobody's yawning, that's for sure. 3rd and 7 for the Wonders. They fake the reverse, and here's Blakeney looking for a block. He's got the first down. Well, they set it up. They faked the reverse, or faked the counter, I should say, to Barnes. That's a counter tray, I guess is what that is.
They really did, and the thing there was Blakeney just trying to get his folks out of the way so he could get in the seam.
He about ran over his offensive lineman. He said, you guys are going to block. Let's go.
If you're going with me, you're going to have to pick it up.
Run with the big dogs. Right?
I don't know about the big ones, but they're the fast ones.
Ball's at the 25 of Statesville. It is 1st and 10 with 2.5 to go. 3rd period. Play fake. Blakeney getting some heat. Stiff arms and gets away. He'll go out of bounds.
I think he's upset at himself, Randy, because he didn't throw the football. That's what he wanted to do, was to get the ball off and not lose that yardage.
Ran out of real estate. Calvin Howell ran him out of bounds. Calvin is a 5'11", 200-pound senior. It seems like everybody is 5'11", 200 pounds and a senior.
Well, that gives you a pretty good size football team.
Well, Marcus Johnson is 235. You've got a 280-pound guy here on Statesville side. Keaton, number 77. Now the official steps in, and they've got a momentary stoppage of play with 2:19 left. Well, Lipscomb was tying the old shoelace out of your picture. Ball at the Statesville 33-yard line. Wonders facing 2nd down and about 17. Here comes Blakeney, big side of the field, cuts it up and gets back about what they lost. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Near the 25-yard line.
He kept that ball all the way, Randy. And one thing they did this week, evidently, when they went back and drew plays up and decided this is what we're going to do, was that Blakeney was going to keep the football and run it quite a bit more than we've seen him do this year.
Actually spotted at the 26. It's 3rd and 10. Lipscomb and Jordan are the wideouts. Twin sets this time. There you see it from the Statesville side of the defensive line. Now we're back on top, and Blakeney rolls, looking for the block. He gets a huge hole. He'll have the first down and goes inside the 15, down near the 10.
Just a super job of blocking right there. I don't know if we can bring this one back up, but if we can, we'll try to pick out the blocks on that side, Randy.
Well, he was running maybe, you got Clowney and Clark and Kroom on the right side. Inside 90 seconds to go.
Here we go again, right here.
Laney Gray was downfield, 71. He had pulled from that guard position. They flop forward to the left side, excuse me. 1st and 10 at the 11. They go to Blakeney again. He's hemmed in and will go down. Once again, it was Calvin Howell. Calvin is wearing number 11 on his jersey, isn't he? He's got Blakeney the only 2 times tonight.
He really has, and that play just never got out of the blocks. And I'll tell you what they're going to do before tonight's over. Mark my words, they've been faking that little handoff and faking that little handoff. And
they're going to give it to him.
They're going to give it to him one time here tonight, and he's going to walk it in the end zone.
Lost back to the 14-yard line. It's 2nd and 13 as they line it up. Out of the eye this time. Blakeney with a long count will go to Billy Elder. He spins, goes inside the 10 to about the 7. One man, the man who made the tackle, was all that stood between him and the end zone.
Randy, that was just a good job up front because there was nothing fancy about that.
You've got Stafford and Gray and Clowney and Clark and Kroom on the offensive line. Here's another 3rd down key coming up. 3rd and 6.
This quarter's going in, Randy, before they get this play off right here.
Wonders 3rd and 6 at the Greyhound 7 when we come back. 12 more minutes in regulation. Back to Greyhound Hollow. Hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving holiday weekend. We certainly enjoyed bringing the ball game to you this weekend. So Wonders come up. They've got it 3rd down and a long 6. Ball at the 7.5 2.5-yard line of Statesville. 12 minutes to go in regulation. Wonders leading by 7. Here's a big play in this game coming up. They trap it. Give it to Carter. He'll be hemmed in. He fumbles the football, and the Wonders lucky to get it back. Blakeney falls on it.
Well, they really rolled right back to Blakeney. If he hadn't been standing where he was, they would have lost the ball right there probably, Randy.
This is deja vu. Wonders certainly going to send in the field goal team. They were leading, 17-7 with about 11 minutes to go in the game up here back in August. And
I think so.
if they hit this one now, we've got 11:30 to go, the clock running. So Atkins will kick it. It'll be a 29-yarder, pretty much straight away, out of the hole to Maurice Blakeney. Making sure everything is okay on the line of scrimmage. Get in there, quite his mouthpieces and chin straps. All the hatches battened down. Snap, spot, Atkins kick. Is it going to be long enough? Just shy. Just short. He missed it by about 2 yards. High snap. Blakeney did a good job to bring it down.
He really did.
We've got a break in action. We're going to keep it here. Okay, yeah, no timeout on this one. They'll put it at the 20-yard line.
Statesville's not going to give us much of a break in the action, Randy, but one thing I was looking at Ron Moon's stats here, Statesville only had the ball 7 plays in that quarter, so that's one thing. Kannapolis can do that. They can hang on to this thing.
They give it to James Smith. He cuts it back and gets for about 4 to the 24-yard line. Richard Greer and Tony Jones team up for the stop. What do we hear right now? Of course, when you see this game, you're not going to who's going to win, but we try to do it as live as we can. They've got a good one going on down at Concord. It's 14-12. East Rutherford leading by 2 right now. That's at the half, I believe, right?
Well, that's what we keep hearing.
Pass short, incomplete. Intended for Chad McCall. McCall's the type of guy you can't forget about. He's a game breaker. He can tie it up in about 10 seconds.
He really can. And one thing, I think as the clock winds down, it's going to put the pressure on Statesville and maybe force that offense to into some mistakes, Randy.
3rd and 6, 24-yard line. Jody Brown, straight drop, pumps it out there, complete. First down, Statesville at the 37-yard line. Blakeney on the tackle, James Nesbitt.
Well, they're giving Nesbitt, they're giving room to catch a football, and they're giving him a good cushion out there. The one thing they don't want to get beat is to be beat deep right there.
They'll stop the clock as they move the chains. 10:45, clock running in the ball game. Hounds at the line, 1st and 10. They swing it out, and a good open field tackle by Barry Lipscomb on number 22, Torrey Harrison, the slot back. They didn't pick up much. That pass took a long time to get across the field.
It really did, and that pass, you don't worry about that one too much. You might pick that one off.
Once again, without the huddle, they only picked up 1. Whoa! It's not going to be 2nd and 9. It's going to be 2nd and 14 as they'll step in.
I can tell you, Brown's a pretty smart quarterback, though, because he turned around and tried to call a timeout before they could throw the penalty flag, Randy.
They're in motion. Feet kept on turning around. Aaron Peel was we knew what his route was on that play, didn't we? Number 14 went a little early. He had a little that was about a 5 to 7 yard post pattern, wasn't it? 2nd and 14 now. Moving back to the Statesville 32-yard line. They'll hit the middle with Smith, and he's pinned in. Belcher got him initially.
And they ran a little trap inside on that one right there.
Here's a key play now for the Greyhounds. 3rd down and 11. At their own 35-yard line. So we tick down, 9:45 to go. Clock running. 4th period. Brown straight drop. Wonders rush the ends over the middle. Complete. McCall.
It's going to be a little bit short, Randy.
And they're going to mark his forward progress up at the 40, just over the 45-yard line. He'll be about a yard short.
One thing that Statesville doesn't do is run really complicated patterns. They don't have time to run real complicated ones.
Greyhounds do they go for it on 4th down? That is going to be decided as they have called a timeout. Their first of the 2nd half. 9:20 left in the 4th period.
Smith for $1. We're going to see.
Well, we missed it.
That's right. Money saved.
It's going to be a touchdown. It looks like. Wonders are not going to catch him. Torrey Harrison will take it off. guess running play. That's why C.A. Fry is a successful coach. So do the Wonders.
Really see. I tell you, that one caught everybody by surprise. Here you go, Randy. The defense is there.
Elder just overran him.
He did. The defense overran the play and he took it in the end zone.
Where's the big play? Now they're going to line up for one. 9:16 to go in the fourth period. Here's the big extra point. The snap, the spot, the kick is up, it's on its way, and it's good. We are tied. It's a new ball game. Statesville has fallen back from 14 down to knot it up. 7 plays, 80 yards, and they score on a 4th and 1 play from about 54 yards out. We'll be back. Statesville, if they have a home field advantage, it has come into play now as they've got Uncle Mo on their side right now, Larry. And now the character Bruce Harden has talked about all season is going to be seen right now.
Well, it really is. Of course, this ball game, you know, I guess you could say the one good thing is Kannapolis is not behind.
Well, that field goal missed by a couple of yards. That was a big 3 points. The Wonders will still be leading, but it's back to the drawing board, as they say. Here's the squib kick. Got to be taken by one of the up men for Kannapolis. They'll get pretty good yardage out to about the 37-yard line. Brian Pebble, one of the upbacks, or was it? Excuse me. May have been McKnight. He is in there, but just on the kickoff turn. So Steve McKnight returns it out. Now Kannapolis will bring it out on first down at their own 36-yard line. Exactly 9 minutes to go in this one. With twin sets this time, and 2 wide to the top. Here comes Jordan in motion. They'll go to Barnes. Hit in the backfield. Gets away and gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the next play we talked about where they were going to go ahead and give the football out. Right now, I've never heard a high school football fans into a game the way Statesville fans are into this one.
And the reason that we can't hear the Kannapolis fans is they're only far away. We don't have a microphone set up over there. They're into it too, I guarantee you. I see arms are waving over there, so I know they're yelling.
People are stopping up the I-77 to see this ball game right now.
Second down, 11, a loss of about a yard. 35-yard line. Let's see if Blakeney puts it up. Nope, they'll keep it on the ground. Elder. I'll tell you one thing, you know the fans are into it when the offensive running back from the visiting team gains 6 and they cheer. Like it was 4th and goal when they'd stopped them.
The one thing Kannapolis can't do, and they won't do, their season is panic right now.
7:45 go. Clock running, 3rd down. They need a long 6. They fake it. Here's Blakeney. Somebody got penetration and got it for only about a 2-yard gain that time. I believe it may have been 76 Frankie Green, the nose guard.
It looked like that it was, man. It looked like that play was going to turn out and get good yardage, and he was caught just by his foot.
Now the dangerous offense of the Greyhounds will get the ball back. Statesville had been the #1 ranked team in the 3A polls prior to their last loss the regular season, and we've got a break in action here, so we'll keep it right here.
It looks
Officials
like
have gone.
he has a cramp, Randy, and they're trying. He's got to punt the football, so they're trying to work that out so he can get in and kick the football right now.
Now, Kannapolis has called a timeout, I believe, so 7:15 left in the regulation. We'll be back. Larry never met the field, so I don't think they called Kannapolis with that timeout, because if they had, Blakely would have had to go out on for 1 play. So he's back in there after the cramps, and now to kick it away. Big punt here. And he gets off a boomer. Good one. It'll go out of bounds, no return. And Statesville will have it at their own 32-yard line.
Randy, plenty of time left in this ball game. 7 minutes. Either one of these teams can score in the blink of an eye, so I think the thing right here is for neither team to panic.
Statesville, once again, they've been effective with that no-huddle offense. We'll have it 1st and 10. 32-yard line. Jody Brown to the air. And he'll just put it up for grabs. He's got a man wide open. Complete. Wonder, 32-yard line. Chad McCall down the sidelines with a reception. He was wide open.
Well, he was. He got in that seam, into that open seam, and Brown threw it about as far as he could throw it. With the reception right there, Randy.
Wonder's lucky it didn't go for more, as McCall had to wait on it.
He really did.
Well, that changes it. Statesville has got the momentum, trying to come back and take one from the Wonders over the middle, complete out of the backfield. Tory Harrison, he fumbles the football. Who's going to get it? And they recovered just before it went out of bounds. Harrison got the bounce. Oh, mercy.
He really did, and he was able to run the football down on it. Every break is really going Statesville way. As far as the ball bouncing, it's bounced that way.
You can't ask for home cooking better than that. He knows how that field bounces.
It really does.
I think like magnets on his gloves there. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Statesville threatening to take the lead. They'll go to Smith up the middle. Touchdown! And Statesville made it with a delay of game as the celebration to half the bench is out onto the field. James Smith, the leading rusher at Statesville, in less than 3 minutes has come back to score 2 quick touchdowns.
If we looked at that again, Randy, there was nothing real fancy there. They trapped in the middle, and he took it right up the gut.
21, or make it 20 now, unanswered points. Snap, spot, kick is up. It is long enough. It is good. Timeout on the field. 3 plays, 67 yards. The Greyhounds lead with 6:36 left. Well, we were talking about character on the last Greyhound kickoff. Now we're really going to see what some folks are made of. Statesville, just like that, in a period of less than 3 minutes, has come from 7 down to go 7 up. And they've had 21 unanswered points.
It's the old saying goes, it's a depth check time at Annapolis right now.
The fans on the Statesville side delirious as their home hounds come back to home. They picked up finally by the Wonders, and oh, what a hit. Number 25, Taurus Bellamy, laid the leather to Brian Pepple, or maybe I should say the fiberglass.
Well, he really did. He proved football was a contact sport right there, Randy.
Pepple never saw it coming. So the Wonders now backed up to their own, let's see, where they'll spot the ball, their own 29-yard line. Maurice Blakely, the senior signal caller, 13 touchdowns on the year, passing over 1,300 yards, maybe forced to put it in the air. Annapolis has been successful running the ball tonight. Well, they're going to keep it to Barnes, and he'll get maybe a yard. Statesville's defense, whatever they have done, Larry Mason, they have figured it out.
Well, they're just really fired up right now. They're controlling the line of scrimmage, as well as Annapolis controlled it in the first half. Statesville's controlling it this half, or this quarter.
5:45 to go in the 4th period. No time to get excited yet. Annapolis can't play till they get 2 touchdowns down with 2 minutes to go, right? And the Cardiac kids come back and tie it. We'll see. On second, they'll go the reverse, and Lipscomb lucky to get away. Now jukes to the outside, and the Statesville Sea of Blue will pin him back at the 26-yard line.
That one just never got off the ground, Randy.
Got to give Statesville credit. The penetration. One of the linemen got in and got Lipscomb and slowed him down.
Well, he did, and of course that gave the defense time for the rest of the defense to catch up and see the football.
3rd and 12 coming up. Big play here for the Wonders to keep the drive alive as we tick inside 5 minutes to go. Out of the shotgun. First time we've seen this formation tonight. Blakely, plenty of time. Now being forced out of the pocket. He'll run it. He's got some yardage in front of him. He's 40, 45, first down at the Wonder 45-yard line. Mo Blakely, the senior, saw all his receivers covered, didn't panic, just pulled it down and carried the mail.
Well, he knew what he needed, and your prime time athletes come to play, and he did that one right there, Randy.
They'll move the sticks, and now the clock will start. 4:30. Clock running. In the ball game. Wonders with a big key play to keep possession. Time is a factor right now. Fred Carter for about 3. Let's look at the passing attempts for Kannapolis. 1 pass tonight. Blakely's only thrown 2, right? He's only attempted 2.
Well, I think that's a little bit surprising, isn't it?
Statesville's thrown a bunch. They were kind to him. They gave him 3. 2nd and 7. 3:45 to go. Kannapolis is not panicked yet. In no hurry. Staying with their basic offense. Blakeney under pressure. Fires it complete. And Lipscomb with a great catch, and he held on.
Looks like he got the first down, and that's a big catch right there and a big pass. It's a little uncharacteristic of Kannapolis not to throw the football as much as they have in the past.
Lipscomb wide open, and Blakeney really took a pop after the pass. But he's up into the huddle with a new play as the ball is now at the Statesville 43-yard line. Clock running, 3.5 minutes to go. We'll keep you abreast of the time. More importantly, the Wonders need 7. 1st and 10. 1 setback. There's the oboe coming out. It will be Blakeney faking to Carter. He'll keep it around the end. He outruns one guy, and they got a jersey. And we'll pull him down at about the 37.
I couldn't tell who it was, but somebody was out there that had the strong safety. Had him blocked, but they had to maintain the block for so long. He got off of it and made the tackle.
David Maddox is glad there aren't tear-away jerseys out there tonight. 2nd down and 4. 37-yard line of Statesville. 4 potential wide receivers now. 1 setback for the Wonders. They'll go straight ahead. Carter with some yardage. He'll have the first down. Kannapolis moves the sticks down to the Statesville 28.
Big play, Randy.
This drive began at the Kannapolis 29-yard line. 2.5 minutes exactly to go in the game.
And we know not to count Kannapolis out. Just when you think they're dead, another life comes up. So we quit doing that.
Well, they still got 5 or 6 left.
I don't think they've used them all.
1 setback. They give it to Blakeney. They seal the end. 25, 20, 15, 13-yard line. What a block and great execution on that offensive
block
play.
that Billy Elder threw. Billy Elder just wiped out the whole left side of the line, or bit the Statesville right side right there, and opened that play up, Randy.
Here come the Wonders. 2:10, clock running. 1st and 10. Statesville 14-yard line. They've gone back to what we've seen. The oboe offense is back in gear.
Well, I'll tell you what, they played the right tune on the oboe right there.
Greyhounds have asked for a timeout. 2:08 left.
Randy, as we come back here, Kannapolis comes to the line of scrimmage. Hey, it's not over with yet, big guy.
2:09 left. 14-yard line, 1st down. Carter hit at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Statesville call a timeout and make some adjustments, and that one just really didn't. There was kind of nobody won in that battle.
Everything just clogged right there at the line of scrimmage. If he'd been able to bounce that one outside, he would have had some running room with it.
The defending state 3A champions down to their final 140. They're down by 7. Clock running. They have it 2nd and 10 at the 14 of Statesville. Play fake. Blakeney looking, getting flushed out of the pocket. He will get away somehow. Upfield. Ball is deflected. It'll be intercepted. Statesville intercepts at the Kannapolis 8-yard line. The ball was deflected, or not deflected. I think Blakeney's arm was hit.
Well, that was what it was. It was his arm, not really the ball. But really, that caused the ball to flutter right there, Randy.
Let's watch it again, maybe, if we get a chance, because I believe Blakeney had somebody open in the end zone. That was the play they beat Concord on.
Right. It looked like he had picked out somebody, and he broke away and got away from the initial tackle. But the defensive man was able to come back and hit his arm.
Here it is. I thought he was down right here. Right here.
He breaks away right here. Right, he was hit right on the arm.
You see the wonder. You see Jordan? They had about 3 or 4 green shirts, white shirts in the end zone. Now the key for Statesville is don't turn it over.
Well, I think they can run the clock out right here.
1:19. Kannapolis has all of their timeouts left.
They may be able to get the ball back right here. If they do, they won't have a lot of time to mess with it.
Blakeney was shaken up on the play. That's the reason for the delay. And he's up on his own feet going off. So the senior may have seen his last play as a varsity starter in Kannapolis. We'll just have to wait and see. Stranger things have happened in the last 3 or 4 weeks.
We're not going to count them out yet, but it doesn't look good for them right here.
Statesville has to protect the football. Let's see if they get fancy. They've got a tight formation. First down at the 8. They'll go to McCall, and he spins out. Almost lost the football. Gets to the 15-yard line. Kannapolis calls a timeout with 56 seconds to go. Well, keep it right here.
Randy, I was a little bit surprised they even handed the football off right there.
McCall, as he was spinning for that extra yardage, you saw the pigskin there for a long time.
Yeah, it was hanging right out there. It looked like in the place that it could have come out of there.
Now, the key for McCall and the Greyhounds is he picked up about 7 yards, or actually about 6, so he got good yardage on first down. Statesville, if they get a first down, they've got the game. There's the Wonder defense. There's the Statesville side. Some pretty happy band members right now, but
it's been just that ability of Statesville to start so quickly and score. They haven't taken the ball and made a sustained drive out of it tonight, but they're just able to put points on the board in a hurry.
Statesville 56 seconds away from going that extra step to the state semifinals next week. They will be at home if they can hold on against East Rutherford or Concord.
Well, if they win this game, a couple of them may get killed because all these fans go out onto the field.
Yep. Here come the Greyhounds out. They'll run it out of the eye this time. Perhaps. Jody Brown. We've got penalty markers. Brown just laid down with it. I think the Wonders jumped. If they did, that probably will be.
It looked like they jumped, but I thought I saw them moving the offensive line too.
Against Kannapolis. That may be the final nail there.
It could be.
That'll give the Greyhounds a first down at their own 20-yard line with 56 seconds left to go. Excuse me. Kannapolis still has 2 timeouts. Brown goes down to 1 knee, and the Wonders call a timeout very quickly. It only 2 seconds elapsed off the clock. There you see 53 seconds. That was the quickest play in history.
It really was. We did get 2 ticks off the clock right there, Rick.
Oh, wait a minute. Kannapolis did not call a timeout. There was illegal procedure.
Well, I didn't see the flag. That was the quickest penalty in history.
They dropped it in a hurry, didn't it? Now, Statesville out of the huddle. They haven't been in one much tonight. Now that's 1st and 15. Now Brown goes down to 1 knee, and does Kannapolis call the timeout? Nope, they're going to let the clock run. They'll signal the play. They'll have 25 seconds to get it on. So Statesville would take it on. I wouldn't be surprised to see them take the delay game here.
Well, they may. Right now, they can run the ball game out right here, Randy.
30 seconds left in the Wonder season for 1990. On 2nd and 15, there's the timeout with 22 seconds left. It'll bring up 3rd down. So unless something dramatic happens, there will be a new defending or new state champion in 3A football in 1990. We'll take a break and be right back. Racers. We come back. It is 3rd and 15, 22 seconds to go, and Brown goes down to one knee again, and the Wonders are not going to stop it. That will be the season. Statesville will advance to the state semifinals next week against either East Rutherford or Concord. It will be here at Greyhound Hollow. Congratulations to the Greyhounds on a tremendous comeback in the second half. And for the Wonders, what a great season. And all I can say is thank you, Bruce Harden and A.L. Brown. We've enjoyed it.
We surely have, and they really did. They played with a lot of character tonight, and they certainly played well enough to win this football game. The breaks didn't go their way.
We'll be back for some final comments after this. Well, the sun finally set on the 1990 Wonder season. That's not the sun, but I tell you, the Kannapolis team, a lot of folks said they shouldn't even been here. Some of the worst critics, most of the people were, I'm just tickled to death they got this far. This is a different team. You can't compare them. It's not fair to compare them to the 1989 state champions. It's an entirely different makeup. A few of those folks are back from last year, but we'll look at the final stats, Larry, and I'll let you maybe have some final comments there. Rushing yardage, you couldn't ask much more of the offensive line tonight for Kannapolis.
Well, they came on and did what you and I said. Whoever controls the rushing game would most likely win the football game, and maybe that didn't come to pass, but Kannapolis certainly controlled the rushing game.
Well, both teams are big play offense teams. At Statesville, it was their time to have the big plays tonight.
They really were, and I guess I'd have to say I was a little surprised that Kannapolis didn't throw the football a little bit more than they did.
Passing yardage, Statesville. And here's the big key. Statesville with no turnovers, although one big key play in the game was the face mask call against the Wonders before the interception that eventually the call was reversed. Statesville kept possession, and Statesville drove it in. I think that was one of the keys in the game, because Statesville was down 14-0 late in the first half. And had they been thwarted, boy, what a big momentum builder that would have been.
Well, it really would have been, and I don't know if you can say they didn't have any turnovers. They just recovered all the turnovers that they had. The ball really bounced, and that, not to take away from the way they played, but they did get all the breaks. And hey, we said back at the first of when the playoffs started, you were going to have to beat the state defending champion. You were going to have to beat them. You couldn't tie them or anything else, and that's what Statesville did tonight. They took the game to them.
Congratulations to Statesville. Congratulations to the A.L. Brown Wonders, their players, fans, coaching staff. We've enjoyed following them this season. Whether we will be back next week, that remains to be seen, as Concord is